Hello! I'm Tai Tai and welcome to the Tit channel. For those of you who follow me on Twitter and you don't know why I've been throwing around that hashtag the Tit channel, it's not just because I'm some sort of sexualized titty whore. It is one of those things that us creative minds like to call an acronym. This is going to be another Music Monday.
Music Monday!
Because last night was the VMAs. And it was a very good VMAs. I think every VMAs has to have, you know, the drama and the horrible train wreck performances, and then the amazing fun performances, and then the really beautiful artsy performances. And this one just sort of had it all, you know? We had Lady Gaga, who, you know, was doing her usual weird stuff that she does. She incorporated booze into her performance, like not booze like booze like, hey boo, you suck. Don't know why she did that, I guess. I don't know. She calls it art, I bet. And then you have to love MTV because they had the bright idea of putting Miley Cyrus with Robin Thicke, super slut with super douchebag, so that was obviously going to end really well. For like the first minute of Miley's performance, I was like, she is not doing anything on that stage that requires any actual talent. Like, all she was doing was jumping around and just making noises and throwing her hands around, and I don't even know. And then obviously her performance included a lot of twerking and girls with big asses and grabbing said big asses, and it was just a real ratchet mess. And then Robin Thicke comes out, and one thing, okay, so for all the hating that I might do on Miley, I do like her voice. I think she's a really good singer. She sounded like absolute shit when she was singing Blurred Lines with Robin Thicke. Just no, she sounded horrible. And then, you know, she's twerking and grinding all up on Robin Thicke and fake licking his neck and stuff, so that was a whole lot of fun. And then 2 Chainz comes out, which would make sense. That's, you know, that's his scene, I guess. And my heart kind of shattered when Kendrick Lamar showed up. This is the guy who lit hip-hop on fire a couple weeks ago, and now he's on this ratchet ass stage, and I was just like, what are you doing? Why? And his Control verse that got all the hype, he makes fun of Molly and acting like Lindsay Lohan, and he's on stage with Miley Cyrus, whose hit song has a line that says "Dancing with Molly" and is basically the second coming of Lindsay Lohan. So the Justin Timberlake performance was amazing. I have tickets to go see him in December, so I feel like what he did last night in longer form is going to be his show, which is just fantastic. And his show isn't going to include those other backup singers trying to keep up with him. No, that was not shade. I was throwing it in sync. I loved seeing them up there reunited for half of a song. I really liked Drake's performance as well. We all knew that he was going to do Started From the Bottom, but when he started off, he was doing that "just hold on, we'll go home" little diddle, and I was like, how in the hell is he going to turn this wedding song performance into this Started From the Bottom performance when Started From the Bottom he is wearing the most gangster voice he has ever wore and has to censor himself every other line. But he did it. He used 2 different settings and 2 different backgrounds for the 2 different songs. So that was a really good idea that was well thought out and well done by him. I loved Jennifer Hudson coming out and singing Same Love with Mary Lambert and Macklemore. I love everything that Macklemore did last night. Everything that he's done with being an indie artist is just incredible. So that was really awesome. And then to get a more mainstream, really successful and really talented artist to come and put her stamp on his song it was perfect. Ooh, and all that shade that was thrown last night, oh my goodness. Taylor Swift and Harry Styles were giving me so much life, oh my goodness. When One Direction was up there presenting the first award, it cut to Taylor Swift saying, "Shut the fuck up," and I was like, oh, Taylor Swift dropping that F-bomb on television, girl, I love you, get it? And then when she won Best Female Video for I Knew You Were Trouble, and she thanked her I Knew You Were Trouble inspiration, and of course they panned to Harry Styles. I love MTV, they love giving us all the drama. So much trashier than all the other music award shows, and I'm just all about it. I think overall my favorite performance of the night was Kanye West. Obviously Justin Timberlake was amazing, but Justin Timberlake was given a shitload of time, and so I think in proportion, you know what I mean? I really loved Kanye's a whole lot. The first pan, it was all close up when he was rapping, and then he had the silhouette with the beautiful art in the background that matched the theme of the song Blood on the Leaves. Blood on the Leaves is a fantastic song, one of his more emotional ones off of Jesus. I was really surprised that he chose it, but it worked out really well because he delivered it perfectly, I thought. And then of course I loved how Lady Gaga opens the show and then Katy Perry closes it, MTV feeding into the apocalypse. I kind of wanted to do a who won the VMA performance round between Katy and Gaga, but I think that's more opinionated than anything else, you know what I mean? It's not a straight who did better, who did worse situation. But I would love to know whose performance you all preferred, so sound off in the comments below, and I will see you all next week.